Our next guest was at Bondi Beach when the shooting happened. Lauren Dunn joins us now from her home, which isn't very far from where the shooting was. We appreciate you speaking with us. And let me begin with this. How are you doing today?
Today I'm feeling a little bit better. I think the last 24 hours kind of been running on adrenaline and shock, to be honest.
And is there a point, there must be, where that adrenaline subsides and you just are confronted by what you saw and what happened so close to you?
I think this morning is definitely that point, but also yesterday was a really rough day because I think the reality of what's happened has sunk in, and also the death toll has risen, and it's a tragedy. It's really shocking.
Yeah, I mean, this far away, it's shocking. For you to be so close, I can't imagine how difficult that is. But if I may, let's go back to Sunday at Bondi and describe for us the moment you heard what you eventually realized were gunshots.
So I live on Bondi Beach, and I was simply just left my apartment, which is right. It's about, I'm looking at the pavilion now, it's about 300 meters, not even 200 meters away. I went out to grab some takeaway food just to bring it home, and I heard these loud cracks, which I initially thought maybe was a car backfiring. There's a lot of cars coming up and down the Campbell Parade, or maybe some kind of firecracker. And I just kind of stood there, and then people started to run, and I thought maybe there'd been a fight or something. And then within about 5 minutes, the police were everywhere, kind of yelling at everyone to get away and to run because there was an active shooter. And my mind didn't even really click in that point because we don't have that kind of thing in Australia. And I just ran. I started running back to my apartment and ran inside and came upstairs and was kind of able to watch everything unfold from my window.
And what did you see from your window?
I saw people just running from the beach, just like it was horrific. Just crowds and crowds. There's thousands of people down at the beach. People were running. I saw people grabbing their children, like abandoning their prams, and just like the fear and the terror was palpable.
You know, anywhere in Canada, but especially in Vancouver, like I just think, like Sydney, Australia, this is a safe city. It's a city with beaches. It's a city where we could never imagine something like this happening. Neither could you until you saw it. And I guess there were some amazing moments in the middle of all that terror, and that is the people who helped strangers. Describe that for us.
I think the most beautiful thing about Australia and Bondi specifically is the community. So strangers were shielding other strangers. People were running up from the Bondi Club, the Surf Life Saving Club, bringing children into safety who were playing on the playground. Locals, business owners shielding people in their businesses, people shielding strangers in their homes. I saw a video of some people that were down at Icebergs, the iconic Icebergs restaurant, screaming. One girl ran out to the window to grab her friend to come inside, don't stand near the window. People were putting their own lives in danger and at risk to save other people. And I think it was a really beautiful moment and really showed what our community is all about. We really put ourselves second and help other people.
Yeah, really nice to hear that. And we all hope that is how we would respond in a moment like that, but none of us knows, right?
Yeah.
Until it actually happens. As you go through, as Sydney goes through the stages reacting to this, I wouldn't be surprised if at some point, and maybe we're already there, that there's anger. Have you gotten a sense of that? And if so, where's that anger directed?
Look, I strongly believe that anger is not the right emotion to have. Obviously, people are angry and hurt that our Jewish community was directly targeted for being Jewish. They're being punished for something that's going on in a country that they have no control over, and they're peaceful people. I think that right now, the thought of anger and retribution is secondary to community and coming together and helping one another. The anger is at the true individuals that did this. And it really needs to be said and focus on the fact that we cannot punish the wider Muslim community for something that true radicals did, because they don't represent the majority of our beautiful, peaceful Muslim people in Sydney. We're a really multicultural place, and we're really proud of that.
So you live just on the edge of this beautiful beach, well known
Yes.
around the world. When do you think you'll be comfortable enough to go back there just to relax?
I went back there yesterday. I went back there straight away. I went down to the beach. I walked along the beach with my toes in the water just to feel some reprieve. And I went down to the pavilion to lay some flowers, and there were hundreds of people walking down there to lay the flowers and to pay their respects. But I have to be honest, I'm looking over the beach right now and there's no one there. I feel like it's going to take a while for people to feel safe to actually be there and to relax and to enjoy the cafes and all the beautiful things that we have along this iconic beach.
I'm sorry that you and your city has gone through this, but it's been a real privilege to speak with you, Lauren. Thank you very much.
You too. Thank you so much for giving me this platform. Thank you.
Lauren Dunn was at Bondi Beach when the shooting happened.